And meanwhile, supporters of human rights activist and 2023 presidential candidate of the African Action Congress have stormed the Nigeria Police Force headquarters to demand the immediate and unconditional release of their leader, who has been held in custody for over 24 hours. Now, their demand follows Sowore's detention after he honored an invitation by the Inspector General of Police Monitoring Unit for an interview over allegations of forgery and criminal defamation. The IGP Monitoring Unit claimed it had obtained a court order to remand Sowore to enable further investigation after more than 7 hours of interrogation on Wednesday. And now we cross over to Idong Joseph, who is in Abuja for more. Now, Idong, good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us on the news. Please, if you'd give us some detail and also update on the issues surrounding Sowore and his detention, please.
Early this morning, supporters of Omoyele Sowore had stormed the headquarters of the Nigerian police force, demanding his release, just as they stated yesterday that they wanted him to be released. Unfortunately, if you see just behind me, let me show. Behind me is the detention facility where he slept last night, hoping that he was going to be released yesterday. He wasn't released, but he stayed there following the court order by the police, which is that it got a court order to detain him. And so yesterday they stated that they were going to continue the protest until he is being released unconditionally. And so they came here today demanding that he should be released. And from there, from the headquarters, from the force headquarters where they started their protest, they came to the facility where he was detained yesterday and was taken out this morning. Just as you rightly stated, early this morning we saw on social media that the police allegedly broke his hand while taking him out of this very facility where you can see behind me. Yeah, and some of the supporters are still hanging around, hoping that their demands will be listened, will be heard, and the police will do the necessary thing which they are asking for his immediate release. However, I have one of the supporters here who is willing to speak more on this matter rather than me. Okay, good afternoon. Yes, please, can you tell us your name and why you keep insisting that Omoyele Sowore being released?
Okay, my name is Omoyele Sowore, the leader of the TIG movement and the National Organizing Secretary of the African Action Congress. Now, we honored the invitation of the police yesterday and we walked down here with him. I accompanied him inside the facility and within seconds, we got to the hostility that they meted on him, like a criminal who has stolen or who has done something grievous. And immediately they were seeking for handcuffs and what have you. But Omoyele Sowore would always resist such kind of brutality on this person. And then conversations were on until they went out, they started shopping for a court order to keep him. Unfortunately, yesterday they couldn't source any. So we now had to keep him in their facility here. And we left here, we tied up until 7 p.m. and we left here to go rest, only to resume this morning. We got here this morning and we got the information that he was forcefully taken. Now, CSP from the IGP Monitoring Unit led a team of policemen who forcefully got him out of the detention facility in the ID. Now, this is not just appalling, but because of their way of or their high-handedness, they broke his arm. The biggest question now is where's Omoyele Sowore? For us, he was kidnapped within the facility of the Nigerian police. So we're asking where is his location because he's not taken to court. He's not in any of their detention facilities. We have gone around since morning and then we are here. We've staged protests at different levels. And we're now back here still asking the same question because this is where he was kidnapped.
Okay, yesterday, Omoyele Sowore Council was inside with him for several hours, over 7 hours before he came out and informed you guys that the police claimed they got a court order to detain him. So this morning, have you gotten any update from his counsel pertaining to the police, that court order or a case filed against him in court?
Well, as a matter of fact, I was inside as well. I went into Omoyele Sowore and that was the life they told. one of the many lies they told that they got to court order. And because we are learned people, we decided, okay, if you have a court order, show us the court order. We have our lawyers present, show us the court order. Because they never had any. We said it's in the force headquarters. Our lawyer followed, one of the lawyers followed, only for him to tarry for a while and he returned and said, they showed him nothing. So there was no court order at all.
Okay, finally, after today, what next?
No, it's a continuous demand. We are a strong resistance. And you can't speak Omoyele Sowore who has done nothing. Rather, somebody who has decided to live his life for Nigerians, pruning the system of impunity, corruption, and what have you. And only about 3 weeks ago or 2 days ago, he protested for the same police to retire.